Boo! Did I scare you? Well, it's time for Trick or Treat, and that's what we have with Delightful Dimensionals, the brand new Trick or Treat cutting dies. It does pair beautifully with the basic crosshatch, and let me show you what this set of dies can do. Here is the basic crosshatch, and this will fold flat for mailing, and then you simply pop it up. And look at those kids out trick-or-treating with their friendly neighborhood kitty, and just very fun. And you can write your message on the back. It's just so great. And please come play with us because we've got a lot more ideas for you. Well, Debbie has lots of projects for us, but I do want to share with you that the one that I just showed you is on the back of the package, and so that gets you started. Now, the Delightful Dimensional crosshatch ends up looking like this. Here it is with just solid papers. They all just interlink, and so there's no, obviously there's no cutting, but also there's no gluing or tape or anything. It just works that way. So there are all the pieces. As always, complete instructions are on the back, and that will get you started. But plain paper can be fine, but as I showed you, the first one, this is what Debbie did, and that's on the back of the package. Now, envelopes, our 10 envelopes will fit perfectly, so that will also take care of you. And in this one, Debbie used a suede for his puppy costume, and that's the tan suede. So now we do have a black suede. That would be fun for the kitty, but that's certainly your choice. And for the back of it, she used the Happy Halloween 6x6 papers. And you can see that there's art in the back, there's art right here. So she just simply used that basic crosshatch with the Happy Halloween to create the base for her card. Then she also used some of those pattern papers. You can see that Trick or Treat is in with the patterned, as well as her dress and her blouse too. So all of those out of the Happy Halloween. Now for the solid colors, she used the Happy Halloween solid cardstock. Well, that just works perfectly. For her crown, do you see that shimmering? The gold sparkle holographic paper. So it's actually cardstock. So that's going to work nicely. So lots going on. And again, you can fold it flat. And then these pieces also came out of the Happy Halloween 6x6. So let me set that aside and bring you another idea. And here they are. And this is kind of at night. You can see the Trick or Treat is out of the silver glitter cardstock. Great use for it. There you go. And the children are in solid. Now, the back of this is with a pattern, and that comes from Mystic Moon. Now, Mystic Moon is just really seems perfect for Halloween, don't you think? We've got a moon in there. Now, she did the back of it, and then she inked the edges with the Prussian blue using her blender brush. Now, to do the children and the cat and the pumpkin, and she used the Mystic Moon solid cardstock, so that took care of that very, very nicely. Now, I do want to tell you that she used all of these tri-blend markers. Don't get scared. I can make this easy for you. To color in the solid cardstock, to add the eyes and so forth to the pumpkin. You could put a little bit of black cardstock behind the kitty's eyes, but in order to color them and so forth, to make it easy for you, in the supply list, these are all listed. Next to it, it will tell you where to apply it. At least that's what Debbie did. You can make your own decision, can't you? So that was very fun, but the mummy just looks great. The little girl also has, out of the silver glitter, her crown, the little bow, and the little part of her dress. And then you see that green sparkling jewel. Well, that is one of the green jewel dazzles. Now, the other thing that's going on here is on the back, you can see this arch piece. We've got some kitties there, and Happy Halloween. Now, the Happy Halloween comes from our set. It's called Happy Every Holiday. This does not include Christmas, but St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's, Easter, New Year's, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Independence Day, and then they're all duplicated. And you get a happy, happy, happy up here. And you get them in, I think, 10 different colors. So you can see blue is one, but as you can see, silver is another one. So you've got ways to say Happy Halloween. And as always, this is going to pop up. It will stand up, and it will fit in our 10 envelopes. So that works nicely. Now, she did use a couple of other of the Prism ink pads, the Velvet Fawn and the Cocoa Bean. The Velvet Fawn is going to be lighter, like on the mummy. The Cocoa Bean is going to be heavier, like on her hair and the edges of the little puppy costume. Okay, I've got another one for you. And this time, our puppy has become a cow. Well, that worked well. And back here, it's a dotted puppy, as you can imagine. Now, how cute is that background? That comes from our Autumn Garden collection. This is our 6x6. And then the pieces that are needed solid colors, that came from the Autumn Garden solid. That works nicely, doesn't it? Now, she did edge the arch with the gingerbread ink, and that just is nicely. You can see the art in the pattern papers right here on the back. Doesn't that just work nicely with that curve? Trick or treat, and she added a pumpkin to the top. Very cute. Now, this little kitty is in the artwork, but that's the kitty of the cutting die. And just want to make sure it's right there. And we did make these so that there's some dimension. We always do that. You noticed it in the little girl, that you can do different pieces to decorate her, to dress her. In this little cow or dog costume, the muzzle is a second piece, and that can get foam taped on top. So just really cute. And of course, that little pumpkin's going to go lots of different places. On the back of this is what she's done. And she's added, this is the jewel border dazzles, the black ones with gold foiling right there, another pumpkin, and this is out of the art of the Autumn Garden. Now, I have one more for you. And as always, Debbie has turned this into a flat card. So this is our 6.5x5 card. She has used the Boo paper collection. This is a 12x12 collection. And she has covered the front of the card with black solid. And then this orange piece is out of the papers. So is that very fanciful dot. You can see our little mummy and his pumpkin. The trick or treat has been separated. And then we've got 3 little kitties. Now again, that same border dazzles is going along the bottom and along the fold. Now inside, we have more of the papers. The kitties are taking a walk on the Happy Halloween. Again, that is from the collection of Every Holiday. More of the border dazzles and a little pumpkin. The Every Holiday has some extra things. You can see there's a pumpkin, there's a kitty, a 4-leaf clover, a heart. So that little pumpkin was added next to the Happy Halloween. Now, if you're curious about the Boo papers, this is what they look like. They are 12x12. So I'll just go through. This was on the front of the card. They're very playful, very bright, and very fun. There is a tone-on-tone black and the argyle. That's that fun bubbles and eyes looking at you. And we've got some monsters on the back. Now, the collection has 2 each. However, if you have a subscription, you will get 6 of those, the ones I just showed you. We're getting close so you can see that. Plus, you will save 10% off. Your free gift this time, well, that's those 6 12x12 papers. And you do receive the subscription before we do the webisode. And because we always give you an idea on the packaging, you can get ready to duplicate that if you like, even before the webisode. So that's all together. And as I said, This time, oh, if you get a subscription, by the way, the first month you will get the basic crosshatch as well as the seasonal dies. And then from then on, of course, you'll only receive the seasonal dies. So just want to make sure that's clear. So what we have is some wonderful ideas. Thank you, Debbie. I love that cow. That was really cute. And I love the fact that you can turn them into regular cards too, or on scrapbook pages. How fun would that be? Okay, if you are watching us on YouTube, hope that you will head on over to paperwishes.com. We do have a money saver with these. It's over on the right-hand side of your screen. And all the listings for everything are down below. Just click on the card. You will see everything. And as I said, Debbie has told us where she used each of the tri-blend markers, so that will make it a little bit easier for you. I want to thank Debbie for, as always, doing a creative, wonderful job. And remember, you can take puppies and turn them into cows. Yes, it's just that easy. I want to thank you for joining us and for being part of our Paper Wishes family. Bye-bye.